The void says you are an echo of a name that was never spoken. The silence in your house right now is not empty. It is heavy. It is waiting. You have felt this heaviness for 3 days now, a pressure behind your eyes that isn't a headache, and a tightness in your chest that isn't fear. It is the feeling of a name that wants to be spoken but has no voice. You are here because the void has whispered a truth that the world has tried to keep from you since you were born. You are an echo. That is why you feel like you are living a life that is slightly out of sync, like watching a movie where the sound is just a second behind the lips moving. You walk into rooms and feel like an outsider, even in your own home. You look at your family, people you love, and feel a strange distance, as if you are watching them through a glass wall. That is not depression. That is not anxiety. That is your spirit remembering a name that was never spoken. And the universe has brought you here, to this exact second, to hear this because the glass wall is about to shatter. Do not look away. If you scroll past this, if you click off, the echo remains just an echo, fading until it is gone forever. But if you stay, if you listen, the echo becomes a voice. This is not a random video. The algorithm did not choose this. The energy you have been sending out in your desperate, quiet moments. The prayers you whispered into your pillow when you thought no one was listening, summoned this message. The clock is ticking. There is a shift happening in the atmosphere right now. A window opening that will close by the time the moon rises tonight. You have until the sky turns dark to claim the name that was stolen from you. Think back to a moment in your childhood. You were small. You were happy. And then, someone said something. Maybe it was a teacher, maybe a parent, maybe a jealous friend. They told you that you were too much or too quiet or not enough. In that moment, a door in your soul slammed shut. You learned to be small. You learned to be an echo of what they wanted, instead of the voice you were meant to be. You have been playing a role. You have been wearing a mask so long you forgot what your own face looks like underneath. But the void sees you. The void knows the name that was written on your heart before you took your first breath. You are always the one who fixes things. You are the one who listens to everyone else's problems. You carry the weight of your family, your friends, your job. But who carries you? When you cry, you do it in the shower so no one hears. When you are scared, you hide it behind a smile that doesn't reach your eyes. You give and give and give, and you are left empty. That ends today. The cycle of being the strong one while you crumble inside is broken right now. There is a person in your life. A shadow. They are not obvious. They might smile at you. They might even call themselves a friend or a relative. But every time you share a dream, they find a small pin to pop it. Are you sure that's wise? They ask. Maybe you should be realistic. They feed off your silence. They grow big because you stay small. They are the silencer. They are the reason your true name was never spoken. They benefit from you being an echo. If you find your voice, they lose their power. And they are terrified right now. They can feel you waking up. They can feel this connection we have right now. This morning, or maybe late last night, you saw a number. 1111, 333. Or maybe a sequence of dates. Or you saw a bird, a specific animal that felt out of place. That was the first sign. The universe is trying to get your attention because the timeline is accelerating. What usually takes 10 years to change is about to shift in 10 hours. The silencer has made a mistake. They got careless. They thought you were asleep. They thought you were just an echo, fading away. But they didn't count on the void speaking back. There is an injustice here. A theft. It isn't just about money, although that is part of it. It is about energy. It is about luck. Have you noticed that when you get a little bit of money, something breaks? The car needs tires. The washing machine dies. A bill comes out of nowhere. That is not bad luck. That is a siphon. The silencer has attached a spiritual tube to your life, draining your abundance to fuel their own. They look successful. They look happy. But it is fake gold. It is stolen light. And because it is stolen, it can be taken back. You have felt a shift in your gut when you are around them. A nausea. A desire to leave the room. Trust that. That is your spirit screaming at you. The void is showing you the truth. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. You are waking up. The name that was never spoken is rising in your throat. It tastes like fire. It feels like power. The timeline is critical. By the time the sun sets tonight, a conversation will happen. Or a message will come. It will seem small. Someone will cancel a plan. Or someone will ask you for a favor you do not want to do. This is the test. This is the moment the universe is watching. If you say yes when you want to say no, you stay an echo. If you say no, if you protect your energy, the seal breaks. The flow reverses. Listen closely. The silencer believes they have won. They think you are weak. They think you are just a background character in their movie. But the script is being rewritten right now. You are the main character. You always were. You just forgot your lines. I am here to remind you. The void says you are an echo of a name that was never spoken, but an echo can start an avalanche. A whisper can bring down a mountain. You are about to make a sound that shakes the foundations of your life. Stop. Breathe. Do not skip this. I need you to do something right now. I need you to find a mirror. Or look into the black screen of your phone if you have to. Look at your eyes. Really look at them. Do not look at the wrinkles or the bags or the tiredness. Look at the pupil. The black center. That is the void. That is where the power lives. Tell yourself, I am not a copy. I am the original. Say it. Feel it. I am not a copy. I am the original. The silencer is moving against you today. They know something is wrong. They might text you out of the blue. Hey, just checking in. How are you? Do not be fooled. They are checking the locks. They want to make sure you are still in your cage. Do not engage. Do not give them your energy today. Silence is your sword. The injustice you have suffered. The promotions passed over, the love that left, the money that vanished, it was all part of the suppression. It was to keep you quiet. To keep you an echo. But the pressure you feel? That heaviness? It is the dam breaking. The water is rising. And the flood is coming for them, not you. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. I was going to tell you to wait for the sunset. But the Spirit is telling me no. The sunset is too late. The shift has already happened. It happened 3 minutes ago while you were watching this. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. The lines on your palms. They tell a story of struggle, yes, but they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back. But there is a secret. A secret within the secret. I spoke of a name that was never spoken. I thought it was your name. I was wrong. It is not your name. It is the name of the debt that was owed to your ancestors. The void is showing me a ledger. A spiritual book of accounts. Your grandmother, or maybe her mother, she prayed for a breakthrough. She planted a seed of enormous wealth and happiness. But she never saw the harvest. It didn't disappear. It didn't die. It was intercepted. The silencer in your life? They are not just a random energy vampire. They are a spiritual squatter. They are living in the house your ancestors built. They are eating the fruit from the tree your lineage planted. They are successful because they are using your key. The secret within the secret is this: the key still belongs to you. It is not lost. It is hidden in a place you look at every day but never see. It is hidden in your gratitude. The silencer cannot feel gratitude. They can only feel hunger. They are a bottomless pit. But you? You can feel thanks. And that is the weapon. That is the frequency that unlocks the vault. This new information changes everything. The urgency is not about the sun setting. It is about the next time you eat or drink. The very next time water touches your lips, you have a chance to reclaim the harvest. The one who created this injustice believes you are asleep. They think the ledger is closed. They will soon learn it is wide open, and their debt is due. You have until you take your next drink of water to set the intention. This is why your mouth has been dry. This is why you have been thirsty. Your body knows what is coming. So here is what you must do. This is the ritual of the echo becoming the voice. When you take that drink, whether it is water, coffee, tea, before you swallow, you must hold the liquid in your mouth for 3 seconds. In those 3 seconds, you must scream the name in your mind. Not your human name, but the word, enough. Scream it silently with every fiber of your being. Enough. And then swallow. As you swallow, visualize the liquid turning into gold light, filling your body, pushing out the gray smoke of the echo. This is not a game. This is an activation. Now that you know the secret, that the harvest was intercepted, not lost, the signs will change. You will not see 1111. You will see the initials of the silencer. You will see their name, or hear it, or see a car like theirs. Do not be afraid. This is not them attacking. This is them fading. This is the universe showing you who is being evicted from your spiritual home. Reward yourself for receiving this secret. You are one of the few. Most people scrolled away. They are still echoes. They are still wondering why life is so hard. But you? You have the key. Type, "The harvest is mine," to activate this divine claim with the universe. Do not just think it. You must make a physical action in this 3D world to anchor the spiritual truth. Type it. The harvest is mine. Let the silencer see it. Let the void record it. I see a woman in Ohio. She felt like she was invisible to her own husband, to her boss. She watched this video yesterday. She followed the instruction. She drank the water. She screamed, "Enough," in her mind. 2 hours later, her boss called her on a Sunday. He apologized. He said he had been having a feeling he couldn't shake that he had treated her unfairly. He offered her a position that didn't even exist the day before. I see a young man in London. He has been trying to start a business for 4 years. Every time he gets close, a partner backs out, or the money falls through. He realized his best friend was the silencer. He did the ritual. He swallowed the water. That evening, the friend called, angry for no reason, and ended the friendship. The next morning, an investor emailed the young man. The blockage was gone. The tube was cut. Do you understand? It is your turn now. The ledger is open. The pen is in your hand. The void says you are an echo of a name that was never spoken. But now you know the name. The name is victory. The name is abundance. The name is yours. The grand restoration is not just about getting back what you lost. It is about multiplication. When a thief is caught, they do not just return what they stole. They must pay back sevenfold. That is the law of the Spirit. You are not just getting your energy back. You are getting 7 times the energy the silencer stole from you. You are going to feel a rush of heat in your hands. You are going to feel a tingling in your feet. That is the roots of your tree finding the water again. The world is loud. It wants you distracted. It wants you watching cat videos and fighting with strangers in comments. That is the matrix keeping you an echo. But you have stepped out of the line. You have broken the pattern. This message will not find you again. The algorithm is designed to hide truth. If you lose this video, you lose the portal. You need to seal this. Share this video with one person. Just one. Someone you know who is also an echo. Someone who is kind, who gives too much, who is tired. By sharing it, you are acting as a messenger. You are proving to the void that you are ready to handle power. You are becoming a conduit of flow, not just a reservoir. And listen to me. Go back to the start. Something you missed will strike you the second time. There was a phrase I used in the first minute, a specific word that is the key to your specific situation. You didn't hear it because your spirit wasn't awake yet. Now that you are awake, go back. Find the word. This is not the end. This is the beginning of the name being spoken. Type Amen to seal this prophecy. Amen. Do not wait. The water is waiting. The harvest is waiting. The silencer is trembling. Go back. Watch it again. Find the word. Pause. The air around you is shifting. Can you feel it? That coolness on your skin? It's the winds of change blowing through the stagnation of your life. You've been standing in still water for too long, water that has grown murky and stale. But the dam has just cracked. The first trickle of fresh, rushing river water is hitting your ankles. I need to speak to the one who cries in their car. I see you. You park around the corner from your house because you need 5 minutes to compose your face before you walk inside. You need 5 minutes to put the mask back on. You take a deep breath, wipe your eyes, check the mirror, and then you go in and ask everyone else how their day was. You cook, you clean, you listen, you fix. And then you lie in bed and stare at the ceiling and wonder, is this it? Is this all there is? The void says, no. This is not it. This is the lie. The truth is that you were designed for majesty. You were designed to be a pillar of light, not a doormat for other people's dirty shoes. The exhaustion you feel is not physical. It is spiritual. It is the exhaustion of holding up a sky that is falling because the people around you refuse to hold up their own weight. You have been a crutch for broken people. And because you are a crutch, they have no reason to heal. They lean on you, and they get stronger, and you get weaker. You think you are being kind. You think you are being loving. But the void says you are being an enabler of their weakness and a traitor to your own strength. That sounds harsh. It is meant to be. Medicine often tastes bitter. But it cures. The silencer, that person we spoke of, they know this. They rely on your kindness. They rely on your inability to say no. They bank on your guilt. They know that if they sigh loudly enough, if they look sad enough, you will step in and fix it. You will pay the bill. You will do the work. You will take the blame. Stop it. Today, you stop. When you do the water ritual, when you scream enough in the silence of your mind, you are cutting the cords of guilt. You are telling the universe, I am no longer available to be used. And watch what happens. It will be chaotic at first. When you stop propping up the wall will fall. People will get angry. They will call you selfish. They will say you have changed. Smile at them. Look them in the eye and smile. Because you have changed is the greatest compliment they can give you. It means the echo is dying and the voice is born. It means the puppet strings have been cut. There is a specific fear holding you back. The fear of being alone. You think, if I stop doing everything for everyone, they will leave me. Let them leave. The void promises you this, the space they leave behind will not remain empty. It will be filled with people who love you for who you are, not for what you can do for them. It will be filled with opportunities that match your true vibration, not the low frequency of your desperation. You are terrified of the unknown. But the known is killing you. The known is a slow suffocation. The unknown is where the oxygen is. I want you to think about a door. A literal door in your past. Maybe it was the door to a house you had to leave. Maybe it was the door to an office where you were fired or quit. Maybe it was the door to a hospital room. You have been standing in front of that closed door in your mind for years, knocking, waiting for it to open again. You are looking backward. God is about to open a gate for you, not just a door. A gate is wider. A gate leads to a palace, not just a room. But you cannot walk through the gate if you are still staring at the closed door. Turn around. The echo bounces off the wall and comes back. That is the past. The voice travels forward. That is the future. There is someone watching this who has a pain in their left shoulder. It's a sharp, stabbing pain that comes and goes. You've been to the doctor, they say it's stress or posture. It is not. It is the burden of a specific secret you are keeping for someone else. You are protecting someone who does not deserve your protection. You are carrying a lie that isn't yours. Release it. You don't have to expose them publicly if it endangers you. But in your heart, you must put it down. You must say, this is not my shame. As you say that, the pain will lift. I promise you. The timeline is still moving. We are approaching the critical hour. The energy is building. The silencer is getting restless. They might be calling you right now. Their ears are burning. They feel the cord loosening. Hold the line. Do not pick up. Do not reply. Let the silence do the work. The void says you are an echo of a name that was never spoken. But the universe is about to shout that name so loud the stars will vibrate. You are the breaker of chains. You are the end of the curse. You are the one your ancestors waited for. Do not let this moment slip. Do not let the distraction of the world pull you back into the fog. Stay awake. Stay thirsty. The water is the key. The word is, enough. The time is now. And remember, the secret within the secret. The harvest was not lost. It was intercepted. And the interceptor is about to be bankrupt. Everything they stole is coming back. The confidence. The joy. The money. The love. It is all flowing back to the source. And you are the source. Type, I am the source, if you are ready to receive the flood. I am the source. The video is ending, but your life is just beginning. Go back. Watch it again. Catch the word. Seal the prophecy. You are loved. You are seen. You are chosen. Now, fly.